Colorado, good afternoon. Everybody listening outside of Colorado, this is K4CO Radio. I am Josh, sitting here with another co-host, Sarah. How's it going today?
Hi, it's good.
Nice.
Happy, almost the end of the month.
Almost.
We're almost into the month of love.
We just had New Year's.
Yeah, we just had holidays. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Days keep ticking away.
That's right. Well, it's definitely a happy hump day here. If you are listening on our radio, the K4CO Radio apps or the website, K4CORadio.com, do you know that you can switch over to the K4CO Radio social media platforms? We are live on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and a partridge in a pear tree, all that fun stuff right there. So see our smiling, wonderful faces because we have some great guests in the studio today. Sarah, who do we have in the studio?
I know, this is very cool. I highly recommend, if you can do it safely, jump over to social media because you're going to have your own personal concert here in front of you with a newly released song, meaning like today is newly released. I mean, this is pretty special. I don't think we've ever had prime picking, so we do today. So we have an amazing group. YAN YEZ is with us. We have Nico, Calvin, and Kira. Hey guys.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
How are ya? We've had some of you in before, and Kira, you're new today.
Yes.
But Ben, of course, you've all been together for a while.
Yeah.
So thanks for coming in again. And this is really exciting that this is a new song that has never been played publicly before. You know,
Yeah,
out
never
of the
been played
gate.
publicly, so you're getting the debut.
The debut.
Yes.
I know it. Very
The
cool.
worldwide debut,
This is very cool. Well, you can use this. It'll be your first recording of it.
right?
Have at it. So, well, I'm going to start with, because we talked about this off air, which I find fascinating. So you are a blend of 80s pop influences with punk rock, hip hop, and nostalgic elements. Pretty cool. I personally would love to hear metal at some point. Just dangling it out there. I have to make it public. It's just my opinion. I'm not a part of the band. So how do you all manage to have that versatility?
I think it has kind of come about organically. I think like anything good should. Part of it is I just have that instinct and I want to try so many different things. Most every band I've been in, with the exception of like a high school, like very 70s band, but any band since then, I change up the styles a lot because I just get eager to write something else and I listen to so many different styles that I'm like, I want to try that, I want to try that, I want to try that. And so that's kind of always been a piece of my creative process, is being very intentional about like I don't want two songs to sound the same, and I will flirt with a lot of different genres. And then I think the other aspect was like when Calvin started playing with me, we talked about this a lot last time. We don't have to go all into it because I think maybe in general in life we talk about it too much. But we have like very different tastes in music. And so I think he is bringing, one, a background that I haven't dabbled in at all, and then also just like so many different influences that even I don't have because we listen to such different music. And so I think he brings ideas to the table that I would never think of, and then I bring ideas to the table that he would never think of. And so it just causes this like, one, I think kind of a unique thing when we get something that we both like. And then two, I think it causes us to like explore a lot of other avenues versus say bands that kind of all listen to the same music and all like the same thing. It's like, oh, I hear that, I like that. I hear that and I like that too because we all like the same thing. It might be an easier process for them, but I also think we get this kind of very eclectic, varied sound because we struggle to find the kind of bubble that we both want to fall in.
We clash.
You can pull that mic right up for you, so you clash a lot, is what you're saying.
We clash. No, and we don't have to go too into it, but basically, if we like the same genre, we like opposite ends of that genre. And generally, a lot of times we don't even like the same genre, which again, I do think it works well for our writing process. Part of what makes the song sound the way it does today for the song you're going to hear is that Nico specifically asked for an acoustic song, and I, instead of like a more ballady type thing that you might normally look at for an acoustic song, I was like, I'm going to make a really riffy acoustic song for us to play too. Make it a more like, I think it'll be a big thing on stage in that way as well. Which I think that adds interest versus a lot of times, you see the band bring out the acoustic guitar and you're like, oh, it's going to get really mellow here for a bit. And I think the song is going to be the opposite of mellow in a lot of ways. We'll see, though.
And you have kind of, at least what I see, you have kind of like a classical guitar training a little bit. Have you ever did you play classical earlier on, or?
I didn't do classical. I did do like some finger picking studies and things like that as well. And I definitely studied a lot of scales and music theory as well in my early period. I took lessons for a couple years as well in my teenage years.
Right.
So.
And how did you guys started with this 2023, right?
Us together. Yeah. I had kind of started the project, the YAN YEZ project, in 2021.
Right.
But it was like literally me making songs on a laptop at home, not performing. So I think I like released one single that year and one single the next year. And then from there, I was like, I really want to like bring this live. And I had gotten booked to play the Pikes Peak Pride Festival, which is the Colorado Springs Pride weekend. On the main stage. That was the first gig of YAN YEZ.
Wow.
And so it was like a really big opportunity.
That's awesome.
And I was like, well, I don't want to just be singing over tracks. And if I can have one thing, like one thing live that brings up the energy, I really like live drums. There's got to be live drums. So I had called Kira, who I had not talked to in like a few years.
Yeah, like 3 years maybe.
But we went to like middle and high school together. We were drummers in like rival bands kind of growing up. And I was just like, I wonder if Kira wants to get back into music. And so I called Kira to see what they were up to. And you were around and willing. And so that was kind of how it started. We maybe played 3 shows before I put out a Craigslist ad. We met over Craigslist and we like got in person and chatted and hit it off personally enough to do like an audition with him and a couple others, and Calvin won the day, and that's kind of how this all came together.
And knowing him for so long, you didn't make him fight for you or anything? Just like, I don't know what I'm doing.
I should have done that, but
You
no.
should've.
I was like, I hadn't been drumming for like 10 years, and I was like, I think I want to get back into it. So he kind of hit me up at the right time. I was even like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle these shows. Like, let's see how I do. And then we played that first Pride show, and I was like, this is so much fun. Like, let's just keep doing it. And yeah, then Calvin came, and here we are.
That's amazing to land the main stage for your very first gig. That's almost unheard of. How did that come to fruition?
I applied. I literally...
Really? That's incredible.
It's a very funny story. So I applied for it thinking like, well, that'd be a cool first gig, but it probably won't happen, right? So they just had like the few singles I had out, and I think some pretty good photos. But
another reason, if you're not watching, you need to. You just got a beautiful little pose, a little senior moment.
So I just applied, and then I got a text or an email, I forget, and they were like, "Hey, auditions for Pride are tomorrow," and I was like, "Tomorrow? What? I don't even have live songs ready. Like, I can't audition." And so I told them like, "I can't make that audition. Is there another time you could do it?" And then they got back to me a week later and were like, all right, we gave you this slot on the main stage.
Oh my gosh.
Without auditioning. And I was like, well, we better get ready for this show.
Wow.
And so we were like the opener of it. There really wasn't a big crowd there, but they have invited us back every year. So it's kind of like an annual fun gig for us, and we've gotten better and better slots. And so now It's like a part of our lore. But I really love that. I think that Pride weekend is really fun, and though it's smaller than Denver, it's better in some ways. And
Probably a little more intimate, a little more personal. The smaller, I really like the smaller ones, the more intimate kind of shows.
I mean, it's a big festival.
Right, okay.
That shuts down the downtown.
It completely shuts down the downtown.
Yeah, they close down the roads and everything. Like, it's a big festival. It's just, it's maybe, I don't know what they have, like maybe 30,000 show up in a week. I'm not sure what the numbers are versus
that's it.
Versus like
that's a big show.
Here it's probably like 100,000 for
Right.
the weekend. But they don't do bands on the main stage at the Denver Pride. I'm trying to work out something for that. But yeah, so it was a very, very cool first gig, and I think it got us off on like, it just launched us on the right note. And then, since then it's kind of been the like, okay, like lace up your bootstraps and earn your way, and play in all the venues. And we've done the thing where we play a show for 4 people and just the other bands, and we've had some great slots and opening gigs and festivals. We played Mountain Music Fest, which y'all were at.
That's the last time we saw you, yeah.
And supported. That was a really, really cool festival and booking. Also for a great cause, so we love that too. Like I love a festival that's like supporting things I believe in.
Right.
That's gonna have good crowds and energy, and it feels great to be a part of stuff like that.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, we love the Mountain Music Fest. I mean, we'll be there again this year. We will be there again. I don't know how that works with you coming again. No, yes.
I have no idea.
Okay.
So
Pam hasn't told us anything either.
She keeps it very hush hush.
Her lips are sealed.
Shout out to Pam, who's kind of goated in my universe.
She's amazing.
Awesome.
Yes. So Pam's amazing. Pam had reached out to me last year.
Okay.
We didn't apply or reach out to the festival at all. She had found us, which was really cool and felt amazing. So this year, I know they were taking applicants for it. So they had on their website, you could apply. So we did apply to be a part of it again. I don't know if they have a rule of you can't do 2 years in a row. Some festivals do that, some don't.
Right.
I get it both ways. So not sure. We would love to be back. But either way, would want people to support that cause and that festival.
Nice. What other gigs are you all doing? Are they around here? Are there things coming up that we should be advertising for you?
We're playing Lost Lake on the most romantic day of the year, Valentine's Day.
Aww.
So everyone should gather up their spouses and buy tickets and come see us at Lost Lake that night. And then we also have a show March 7th. I should say we are opening up for Mr. Knobs that day. And you should also go listen to them.
It's going to be their album release.
It's their album release.
2/14.
Cool.
And where's that at?
That is at Lost Lake.
At Lost Lake again? All right, nice.
No, this is still your first one, right?
Still 2/14.
That's still 2/14.
This is still 2/14.
2/14 is
And
Mr.
then-
Knobs' release show that we're playing.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And then March 7th, we're also playing at Globe Hall, and we are opening for, I don't remember her name.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it right
Where
now.
is that?
I just heard about this.
As you're driving down.
Jamie Fine. I texted them the flyer for it today. It was just made official yesterday. So Jamie Fine at Globe Hall, and we're going to be the support on that. And that's a national touring artist. That should be a really, really fun show as well.
That's amazing. Where is Globe Hall?
It's in Globeville, right off 38th, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's right near the I-70, I-25 junction.
Okay.
There. And it's a great barbecue place as well. It's a really cool place to see a show. It's got barbecue and a bar on one half, and then this pretty decent sized venue on the other half.
That's awesome. Congratulations. Whatever you guys are doing, keep it up. You're getting, sounds like really great traction. And Jamie is a national act. Is that okay? This is really great.
Definitely.
Bands take, hey, grab onto the bootstraps. That's what you said.
For people listening on the radio side, we're with YAN YEZ. And so speaking with Nico, vocals and synth, Calvin, guitar, and Kira, who, when did you join? How long has it been?
That I've been in the band?
Yeah.
I guess since it turned into a band.
Okay, so
23-ish.
Was 23-ish.
I think spring
Okay.
of 23.
Okay. Yeah.
You guys were in rival drums back in the day. So you guys have known each other a long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
We go back.
And so I always ask this for drummers. I mean, influences growing up. I mean, who are those drummers you're just like, oh, man.
It's so funny because people ask me that. When people ask me stuff, usually my mind just goes blank. But when people ask me that, I always my go-to answer is Neil Peart. I grew up listening to Rush. I loved that. And, Neil Peart was just, he's always, my go-to answer. But I also love, there's this drummer, Aaron Gillespie. He's from this band called Under Oath. He was, a big influence of mine growing up. I do love, I also have some, varied music interests. So the Slipknot drummers, I just think they're super awesome. Danny Carey from Tool, he's legendary.
Nice. You guys have to do metal.
I know.
Come on. You have a drummer that has
Coming
this
against me.
influence. Oh, I'm supporting you 100%. When you have a drummer that's inspired by metal people like this,
Just because I'm inspired, though, doesn't mean I can, do the things that
I know
they do.
that I know that you can do it.
I can.
There's your boost of
Little liquid courage. Thank you.
Nice. That's awesome.
So you joined up. He called you, and you guys have been playing for together for a while now. Lost Lake on Valentine's Day. That's a nice romantic. That's a lot of pressure right there with Valentine's Day and
It's a lot of pressure. Denver, I'm asking you to be my Valentine.
Oh. All of Denver.
Basically, yeah. I'm trying to sell tickets.
There you go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Very true. Well, where can people go?
Yeah,
to get tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the best way to get tickets, the cheapest way for the people, because I'm all about the people, is actually to like DM us on our socials or something. If you get them directly from us, you save on any of those ridiculous fees. So every time you're on a website and you're like, oh, I want to buy a ticket, and it's like $20, and then it's like $27 by the time you buy it, you get rid of those fees if you buy directly from the artist.
Right.
So if you DM me, I will show you how to do that directly. You don't have to know me personally, by all means. And otherwise, you can just go to the Lost Lake website and buy and pay your fees. So that's for both shows, both Lost Lake or Globe. We can sell them fee-free. Otherwise, you can buy them from the website.
Cool. Okay, for those, I know you have the ticker tape for those that are watching, and you can see the spelling, but it's YAN YEZ, which is YANYEZ, and you can find them all over social media. They're streaming all over the place. So DM this wonderful band, and you can get your free ticket.
And is social media the best place for people to see like upcoming events, what you guys are doing? Because you do also have the website, yanyezmusic.com.
Yes.
Right.
So yeah, everything's typically on both. I'd say of the social medias, Instagram is by far the most active. So
okay.
Everything that gets posted on Instagram, I think, gets shared to Facebook because they're like interconnected. But
Gotta love Meta.
I'm not very active on Facebook. So I'm often on Instagram and pretty quick to message back or whatever. But yes, there's also a website and there's an email form on the website. You can send an email. I'll get that email immediately to the band account and reply quickly as well. So.
Just say, I'll be your Valentine, right?
Right.
There you go.
Okay. We have a lot of great venues. I love asking this, and I'm always kind of surprised, but is there a venue that you would love to play? Is there a dream venue? Silence is golden.
Let one of them go.
Yours is probably Red Rocks, I would assume. I think mine would be Mission Ballroom. It's a fantastic venue.
Yeah.
I love Mission Ballroom. I actually, bad opinion. I know a lot of people are going to hate this, but I don't like Red Rocks. I don't like anything about it. I don't like going there.
Wow.
Can I ask why? Yeah.
I think it's a hassle to get in there. I think it has worse sound quality than Mission Ballroom.
Interesting.
I think it's like really cool. Like if you go down and like when there's nobody there and you like play an acoustic on stage, you can hear it all the way up.
Oh yeah.
But the issue with that with loud music is all it does is echo around, in my opinion. I don't think it's actually that good.
No, I actually years ago I worked security at Red Rocks, and I had to do overnights for bands that played multiple days, and so people had to be there. You had to walk around once an hour, and I'd bring my acoustic guitar and just sit on stage and play, and it's just amazing.
It's super cool.
And then the only other reason I actually like Red Rocks, the sound quality there is definitely a lot of better sound elsewhere, but I love the room.
The view
that you have, the room, yeah.
The view is great. Like there's nothing better than like a summer where you're like the sun setting over Denver. I'm at Red Rocks.
Exactly.
But
definitely,
I'd rather go to Mission and not have to drive out of there for 3 hours.
I agree. It's the long, painful
it's awful.
one lane. I'm with you. We did it last year, and it was arduous. So
it's annoying.
Yeah. Okay.
Kira?
All right, what about you?
Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, like Bluebird would be cool. I know there's some other local bands that have played some cool shows at Bluebird, and like I've seen a lot of bands there like growing up, so that'd be cool. Or like the Fillmore one day. Like I used to go to the Fillmore a lot when I was younger, and I went there again recently and just forgot like how enormous the venue is for some reason. So that'd be cool if we could like fill out the Fillmore one day.
Definitely a lot of history.
The purple chandeliers will really go with our
Our
vibe.
vibe.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little tempted to say Bluebird. It's just a theater I've always loved, and I've seen some like formative shows there as well. I think it is Red Rocks, and it's a basic answer, but I don't agree necessarily with Calvin because I think I like Red Rocks more than him. But I agree in that it's a little overrated from the fan experience. However, I do think it's an incredible experience as the band. And a lot of bands nationwide love that venue because it's, one, it sounds great from the stage. Two, I think you have this unique experience of the crowd is like this to you. So you're used to looking at this kind of flat, but to feel the energy and the crowd of like they're kind of in front of you and up above you,
Right.
I think is really unique. And that's probably just, and then also like it's just kind of a street cred Colorado thing. Like you played Red Rocks is a cool thing to say, and there's people out of state who will know what that means. So
Oh yeah.
it'd be very cool for that reason. Like my ultimate dream gig all time is Coachella. And a big reason for that is I was born in Indio, California, which is where Coachella happens. So to me, it would feel like this like full circle life moment. It's this kind of iconic festival, even if it's not what it used to be. It's still like I played Coachella, and it would be this like kind of, I don't know, check mark on my life in a way. So Red Rocks, I kind of feel that way about too.
That's very cool. You guys have, I think you can do all of them.
Thank you.
I'm putting that out in the world.
I like it.
Okay,
like it.
thank you.
But only if we play metal.
Yeah.
I
There you
would
go.
just say add it to your repertoire. Because you have so much versatility, which I love. I actually love that you guys aren't always on the same page. I feel like that actually enhances the sound. Because if everyone just agrees, you kind of become stale. And
Yeah.
I'm not a musician. I want to preface it with that. So I'm just speaking from a fan appreciation. But I like that you guys can challenge each other and say, we're hearing it differently. Let's try something else. So that's very cool. I think you have more growth faster, if that made sense. But
Sitting down with YAN YEZ for all of our audio listeners, and if you're not, you can switch over to our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, all that fun stuff. We have a very special treat, a song that has never been heard before, except right here, right on K4CO. And I'm so honored that you did it. I was talking with you, Nico, and you said, yeah, we just kind of put it together last week.
I think it's great. I know no one's ever heard this. That's really special. So thank you for debuting it on K4CO. We know the song Middleweight. That's what it's called for now. Could change.
Could change.
I'd love to know a little bit of the history. We can do it before or after of the formation of it. I know it's still really fresh. You're like a week
Back in your old days when you guys were boxers.
back.
Right.
It's just a reference to Calvin and me. We're just always boxing,
Yeah,
metaphorically.
boxing.
Emotionally and intellectually, we're boxing. No,
Yeah, I'm just watching.
it's really. I mean, it originated from Calvin. So he had this guitar part, and apparently for a long time. I mean, you can share on that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I originally wrote this song to be a softer song for a metal band that I was in, to kind of give us a little bit more of like a fun rock acoustic song to play live. And it's been sitting, collecting dust, playing it every now and then on my couch for probably over a decade.
Over a
Since then.
decade.
Yeah. And the chance has come to revive it. It's been reworked a lot since it first got played. There's a lot of little nuances and things that have changed over time. But we were looking to put more acoustic in the set, and I thought it was just a great fit for YAN YEZ. I think that Nico's work on it, and he can talk to that as well. And Charlie proves me right that it was a good choice to bring to the band because he did such a great job with it. And so yeah, I look forward to playing it for you.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm really excited about the song. I tend to get excited about new songs, or they don't, make it very far. But I'm really excited about it because I do think it is kind of that payoff of the differences Calvin and I bring to the table. And it was such a challenge for me to write to in a lot of ways. Because I'm not used to writing to something that like is as completed as it was. A lot of times, even when I'm like just writing alone, I'll like write a key bass line with a chord progression and be like, I'm gonna write this, and like, is this a verse, is this a chorus, I don't know, and I kind of piece it all together slowly and randomly. This was very like, he kind of had it laid out like arrangement wise, and I was like, okay, I'll just kind of write over it, which is very new for me. And then also it's like, okay, stylistically this is something I would never come up with myself.
Right.
So I think it is just that ultimate payoff of like, oh yeah, our differences can be our strength, which is a beautiful message for the entire country as well. So I think our differences can be our strength. And in this case, I think it is. So I'm excited about this song. And then Kira's bringing the djembe. I was like, do you have a djembe?
Yeah, he's like, do you have like some kind of hand drum? And I'm like, I used to play it a lot when I was like in high school, and it's just been sitting in my parents' house for like probably 10 plus years, and just like pulled it out and like, let's see how this sounds with it. Like, it's kind of cool. I missed playing it, so.
I think it's totally like kind of perfect for the vibe.
Yeah.
So also thank you for bringing that to the table. And it's just, it's been a nice collaborative process on this song. So we're excited about it.
Excellent. Well, let's get to it. Without further ado, everybody, YAN YEZ right here with the song Middleweight. Never been heard before, live on K4CO Radio.
I'm out of here soon. Made my bed when I woke. Yeah, that's the key to a hope. If you take care of your shit, get every bit of your life in order, make it over that hill. Pure power of will. I don't know what I'ma tell my mom if I don't get back on my feet. I don't know what I'ma tell my daughter if I can't buy food and water. I go it alone. Sure wish I owned a home. Sure wish I had somebody to take it easy and tell me they love me. But I'm a desperado. Or maybe I'm just desperate, hoping to find relief in the line. A new state of mind, been tapping my temples and dropping new samples of manifestation, new medication, therapy, prayer, and sex. So find a new place, or be erased. There's no need to pray, 'cause your arms are too short to box with God today. God is everywhere at once, omnipresent in one. Knows the shit I've been doing, the best I've been brewing. Kids are dying though, I got A's in school. Actually B's, you could say I'm a tease and a bit of a slut, but we all got a nut to sing hallelujah. I'm a desperado. Or maybe I'm just desperate, hoping to find relief in a line. A new state of mind, been tapping my temples and dropping new samples of manifestation, new medication, therapy, prayer, and sex. So find a new place, or be erased. There's no need to pray, 'cause your arms are too short to box with God today. Well, I'm a desperado. Or maybe I'm just desperate, hoping to find relief in the line. A new state of mind, been tapping my temples and dropping new samples of manifestation, new medication, therapy, prayer, and sex. So find a new place, or be erased. There's no need to pray, 'cause your arms are too short. Your arms are too short. Your arms are too short to box with God today.
Wow.
Ladies
Very
and gentlemen, YAN YEZ right there with Middleweight. I love it. I love the changes in it, and when you get in your voice the really rough part in there, I really dig it.
It's like a spaghetti western meets Quentin Tarantino meets Mel Brooks.
Ooh.
I think it has some Tarantino in it, yeah.
I do too. Like the Desperado, for sure. I was like in Django, and then I was in like a Mel Brooks movie. It's so, you guys do, you capture so much of it. The drums add a lot of that like Quentin Tarantino feel to it.
Okay.
It's kind of like that satire-y Western. It's very cool.
I love that.
Yeah, you guys have a beautiful blend to bring all that together. Good collaboration. That's cool. Well, you heard it first here. That's very cool. Thank you for debuting it with us.
That's
yeah,
right.
Yan Yez, YANYEZ. You can see them live on Valentine's Day. Oh,
Valentine's Day, Lost Lake. Nico wants all of Denver to be his Valentine.
yes. Just
That's
DM
right.
and say, I want to be your Valentine.
Yeah.
You know, go surprise your loved one.
And then March 7th, Globe Hall as well. Check them out, yanyezmusic.com, and follow them on all their social media sites too, because they are very active on that, and you can even DM them for tickets to where they are. So I think that is completely ready. Are you going to be guys going to be playing this for Halloween? Or at Halloween, Valentine's Day?
Yeah, our goal is to kind of debut it in the live setting on Valentine's Day.
Very nice.
Cool.
Very nice. Well, it was here first on
Yeah,
K4CO
exactly.
Radio, everybody. And
very cool.
you can go back and listen to this because it is going to be on our social media platforms for at least a month.
YouTube forever.
YouTube forever.
Which is amazing.
Exactly. And so even all of our listeners who are just able to listen to the mobile apps or the website, definitely check it out on K4CO Radio mobile apps or what social media platforms.
YouTube.
It's been a
We're-
long day.
I know. No, it's great. I'm here for you.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm here for you. Yeah. Facebook, we have it a month. Instagram is a month. But YouTube is forever.
Exactly. You guys still writing and recording, planning to do some more releases for the first half of 2026?
Yeah, definitely some stuff in the work. I was doing a lot of office work for the band today, so I've got some ideas. I haven't even necessarily ran by these two yet on all that, but we definitely have a single we're really excited about and just trying to figure out the best means of recording and releasing that. It's called Death and Taxes. You can catch that as well at both of the upcoming shows because we feel like it might be our strongest work.
Nice.
And I want to get more out. I think if there's an area we're lagging in, it's in having recorded material available for people. And so a lot of people come see us live and they love us. And I think we're very strong live. I think we'll win you over live. And so that's my big pitch to you, Denver, is come see us at these shows. And I think we're a good time live, whether we are your exact chosen genre or not. I feel confident about our live show, but we don't have a lot of recordings out there, so I want to kind of rectify that this year.
Cool. Maybe have someone record you guys live at Lost Lake. Can release
That's a plan.
That is actually the plan.
Okay. This is what I do.
That's right. Well, I will tell you, and I'll confirm, you guys are very good live. I mean, just up at the Mountain Music Fest, it was very entertaining. It was perfect, too, for us, because we were right off to the side of the stage, kind of covering the event, and we spoke with you after. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to a lot more music, because I absolutely loved what I heard there. And, yeah, keep sending us stuff. So
Yeah, absolutely.
absolutely great. Check them out again. Valentine's Day, you can DM Yan Yez to get tickets. In fact, that's the way you're going to get the least expensive tickets, and it's directly from the band. So that's the best way to do it.
I also love to just chat with people, so DM me. We'll talk.
There you go. There you
I
go.
love it. If you need a friend,
That's
DM.
right. Or a Valentine.
or a Valentine.
That's right. Or you can go to www.yanyezmusic.com, YANYEZmusic.com. Thank you guys very much for coming in here. Absolutely love it. Wish you guys the best for Valentine's Day and your show on March 7th. And yeah, let's get you guys back in here towards the end of the year and see what else we got.
Yeah, thanks so much for supporting local music.
Thanks.
Really appreciate that. It's all helpful, and I think that it's something we can all do more of. So if it's okay, and I could take a second to to say something about the local community.
Of course.
Number one, I think it would be awesome if everyone who's involved in the music scene, particularly the musicians, would just go to one local show a month and see another local band you haven't seen. I think that would be an amazing thing, and if we all do that, we can grow the scene. A lot of people in the Denver music scene, I think they're partly right. They say it's awesome because it's not that clicky, but that's also just easy to say when you're in the clique and you don't even realize it. And so I think we could all do a little bit more of supporting each other because it benefits everyone. And on the community note, I will never use a platform or position to tell anyone what to think or what to believe. I'm not into that. And I'm all about unity, and I'm all about loving people and embracing differences and loving people who are different than you as well, and who think differently than you and who you think are your enemy. Like, I think those are our highest values. I think love is the most radical force in the world. Sorry, I'm getting super serious right now. But right now, there is enough people kind of upset about some specific things going on in the world. And that's not to judge anyone who's here or there or what side they're on or whatever. I don't even think it's political. There is talk of a general strike on Friday. I personally will be partaking in that general strike and would encourage anyone to do so because it has a specific goal and it's not political. And I think it's a beautiful thing that people could come together and be nonviolent and use it as a way to shut down businesses and shut down things to make a statement of, hey, we want humane practices in our world. I just wanted to say that.
That's great. We're all about unity. We definitely support local. It's what got me hooked in the beginning. So I agree. That's awesome. And I love that you said the musicians should go to a different venue once a month. I mean, everyone in the music world knows it's, from what we've observed, again, I'm not a musician, so forgive me if I'm speaking out of turn, but it's not always the easiest road. No. And if you support each other, boy, does it make it easier, and to collaborate and have some unity with that. So I think that's a great suggestion. So to all of our musicians, we know that a lot of them are watching, support the other musicians.
Absolutely. I'm going to do it. I'm looking forward to seeing all you bands I haven't seen yet. And again, thank you two so much for doing this, for being involved with Mountain Music Fest, who we love as well.
We do too.
Yeah, I mean, this is what community is all about, is helping each other out, propping each other up, and being kind to one another. And that's what I want to be about in my life.
I love it.
I couldn't agree more. Definitely. And yeah, we have a lot of talent, great talent, musical talent here in Colorado and Denver. And you guys are definitely right there too. So thank you very much for coming in. Love the song. And if you did, check him out, everybody. And, DM him, message him, YAN YEZ, and go to Lost Lake on Valentine's Day. Thank you very much for staying with us right here for this interview. Stay tuned. Coming up at 7 o'clock today, we have one solid hour, as it is every single day, of only Colorado artists, your local guys, and one big melting pot of all different genres. And then the rest of the time, it's, of course, 1/3 of our entire rotation is your local Colorado musicians. And then, of course, tonight, an all-new episode of Kind of Vague Radio. That is 9 p.m. So make sure the kids are asleep because they can be a little mouthy too, a little bit on that. So yeah,
it's all good.
What
That's
is
right.
Kind of Vague?
Kind of Vague Radio. It is hosted by Andrew Tallon and Rob Dixon, who are a couple of local musicians as well. They host a show where it's only Colorado musicians. They really dive deep down into a lot of the lesser known people, and so they play a lot of music and then just kind of talk about the Denver scene. So that's Monday through Friday from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. So check it out, everybody. Thank you again, guys. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you soon. I know we will. Take care, everybody else, and have a wonderful night as well. Take care.